Today, I need you to be willing to accept what is difficult. Today, I need you to set up to the plate and accept the challenge. Today, I need you to fall in love with the process and follow it to the end. There will be several opportunities to become disheartened, to lose your enthusiasm, and to conclude that this is not the path for you. However, if you want to achieve your goals, you must first make up your mind about them. It really doesn't matter if you give up after the first time, the fifth time, or the 40th time. What matters is that you didn't want it badly enough. There should be something in which you have faith and for which you are unyielding. You are not moved by the fact that it appears to be impossible. You are not discouraged by the fact that it is taking so long. You don't give up just because someone told you no. Since you are determined, your attitude is that even if I have to believe for the rest of my life, I will not give up on believing. If you say no, I'm not going to take it lying down. I'm not going to settle for anything less than excellent. I'm going to keep chasing the dreams that God has placed in my heart. Moreover, we should question ourselves. What do I really want? What it is that I genuinely want? And make a note of it. Writing promotes thinking, and thinking generates an image. And once you start these pictures rolling, you are on your way to creating a mental picture of what you want to see. It is the visionaries who have made the world what it is today. Consider the implications of that. But what it is that helps to maintain that competitive advantage, having the ability to think and prepare mentally on a consistent basis, is what allows you to stay on top of your game. The human body has its own restrictions. The mind, on the other hand, does not. We spend so much time concentrating on what happens from the neck down that we forget that it all starts from here. Everything starts with that first step. You will never be truly physically prepared if you are not mentally prepared first. And it is at this point that the preparations begin. What do you think your life will be like? As you look to the future, consider the following. If you make a decision, I'm not going to let my anxieties hold me back. That is why I'm telling you to do whatever it is you have to do. Because if you don't, life will whoop you in the face and tell you to submit. So if you are young and you make mistakes, don't let it consume your existence. Because everyone who has accomplished this has accomplished this. It is necessary to fail in order to succeed. To understand how to strike the game when it shoots, you have to understand how to miss the game when it shoots as well. Because the route to success is constantly being reconstructed. You must be tough in order to succeed. There's never a straight path to success. People who achieve success are those who maintain a positive attitude in the face of adversity. And you just have to keep going even when things are not going well, because the bad breaks are on their way, but they usually arrive just as the major break is about to take place. You get a sequence of terrible breaks, which causes a lot of people to get tripped up. My life and my success are something I can share with anyone. You may make a stumbling block. You have the potential to tumble. You have the ability to get back up. There is no limit to what you can achieve, no matter how difficult the situation appears to be. There is a challenge, and by challenge I mean anything that you are encountering in life, any task or any obstacle that you are facing. The only way to overcome the difficulties that you are experiencing is to begin working. Every day, take that step. First step, regardless of what you are dealing with. Get up and start working. Isn't it exactly how you feel? As a result, when it comes up, it comes as no surprise. It shouldn't come as a surprise. This is something I've done a million times before. You must maintain conscious awareness today, since your surroundings have the ability to hypnotize, mesmerize, and paralyze you. The other things to do is to accept complete responsibility for your actions. Someone once stated that responsibility is what we expect from others. Oscar Wilde was right. This is absolutely correct. Accepting responsibility is something that most people dread. That is simply a fact of life, and we can observe it in action on a daily basis. We can see ourselves getting hot under the collar when the dentist keeps us waiting and we are sitting there reading old magazines, even though our appointment was 30 minutes ago, and we don't stop to consider that we forgot to mail in this month's mortgage payment because we are too busy reading old magazines. A business contact is scheduled to call at noon, and we can see ourselves becoming more and more enraged as time passes. And now it's nearly 2 o'clock and the phone is still not ringing. But we don't take the time to consider the phone calls we've missed because we've been so preoccupied with wallowing in self-pity and frustration. Even while it might not be a bad idea, we don't send an angry letter to ourselves when we are late for something, even though it might not be a bad idea to write an angry letter to the airline because our flight was delayed. The avoidance of responsibility is prevalent in both our personal and professional life, as we can see in the examples above. And here is something else we can observe on a regular basis. The majority of individuals are not as successful as they would like to believe they are. Does it occur to you that there is a relationship between these two quite typical occurrences? Yes, I most certainly do. And I'm hoping that at the end of this section, you'll be on the same page as me. If you understand that it is in your best interest to take responsibility for all you do, that is the first step. However, it is merely a starting point. It is also my opinion that accepting responsibility for the faults of others is frequently the wisest course of action in many situations. This is especially true if you are in a managerial or leadership position. What are you saying? I can hear you say, accepting responsibility for someone else's blunders or mistakes. What makes you think I want to do something like that? That is a reasonable question. To be honest, I will do my best to respond to it during the next several minutes. One of my weaknesses in my personal life is that I'm not a big fan of technological things. So, despite the fact that I am required to be on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, I do not enjoy doing so. So what do you think? I'm able to locate someone who is enthusiastic about doing so. You see, I look for someone who possesses a strength in an area where I lack one, and I form a partnership with them. All you are tempted to do is reach your destination. It's impossible for anyone to get there on their own. Everyone is in need of assistance. Now that you know what you have going for you, you should be confident rather than cocky. Managing your strengths, knowing what they are, and not allowing anyone to talk you out of them are all important. And that gets you in the mood to fight. That's how you get ready for a battle. You've gotten to know yourself, and this has assisted you in refining your talents while also increasing your strength. It is not the case. All you have to do now is keep working on your strength. At the same time, you must work on improving your deficiencies and not allow someone to talk over you. As a result, I've had to get on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook despite my best efforts to avoid it. The videos are required of me, whether I like to or not, because the world is shifting to social media platforms. If I had the same number of fans as Hush Puppy, I probably wouldn't have to go through with this. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my speech. Please like, comment, and share this video with all your friends and family members, and subscribe to my channel for future videos. Peace out.